Well, I thought we improved everywhere. Obviously, we played a great team game tonight. I thought we managed the puck a lot better. We played together as a team. And for a decor that they have over there, they all can skate. They're all big bodies. I thought they looked pretty tired at the end, and we just grinded them down. We got pucks behind them and played a lot with the puck. So, we got out of our zone efficiently, and we made their D turn, and it feels really good to have 2 points here tonight against those guys.
What did it mean for the guys to have Bobby Ryan score in his first game after such a long layoff?
Yeah, it was awesome. We've seen it for months now. He's been in town skating with us, and he's so skilled. He's got such great hockey sense. Gets us open spots to find guys. He's a great skater too. So to see him get that one was awesome. It fired us up. It got us going. We needed someone to get the first one for the guys, and it was a huge goal for our hockey team.
And last thing for me, just your night, getting 2 goals and getting your first of the year. What does that mean to you, and how do you feel about that in a win? Thanks, Dylan.
Thanks, Trev. Yeah, it was a lot. I mean, I think especially with the way last game went, fighting the puck, and we didn't generate much. For one to go off the other guy, and kind of just throwing it there. The pucks are bouncing the last 2 games like crazy. So just try to throw it to the net and hit Mo, and it ended up going in. And, it's amazing what that can do for your confidence. So, I think our line still has more. We still have to get going a little bit more. But when we got pucks deep and we made their D turn, we started generating some turnover and chances around the net. So there's some positives there.
I was pretty pumped because, we scored a goal, obviously, and it was the leading goal in a game. And, it was 2.5 minutes left or something. And, I left to be on the ice when we scored a goal. So that was huge. And it was a step closer to winning the game. So, I was really happy.
We'll move along to Helene St. James from the Detroit Free Press.
Hi, Filip. What does it do for a young player like yourself to have a guy like Bobby Ryan as a teammate and as a line mate?
Yeah, it's huge. He's a pretty good player, and I love to play with him. As you could see today, we had good chances, and we had good movement on the ice together. As a line, we had good chances, as I said. So we just need to keep going like that, and I think we'll be fine for sure. And especially playing with him and giving him the puck, and it's a blast for me to play with him, and I'm really glad for it. I'm trying to do my best to give him the puck because he's been here for a long time, and when he gets the puck, he scores as of today. So it was a huge first goal for us, and huge first goal in the game. So that was something special.
Thanks, Filip.
Next question from Max Boltman with The Athletic.
Hey, Filip. All through camp, your teammates and coaches have talked about what they've seen from you hounding pucks and having an active stick, on defense. Is that how big of a focal point for you was that this offseason, and how much was it helped by playing in the Czech League, which is a pretty physical league?
Yeah, I mean, it helped me a lot, to get myself ready for the training camp and then for a season. So I'm really glad for to be, that I could be in Czech Republic to play there, and I just had a good start in the season there, and I just try to carry it here into the league and into this team. So I just I don't know. Just want to play with the puck, and that's probably what it takes, to win the battles and be hard on the puck to win the puck and give it to someone and create the chances.
Well, I thought we competed extremely hard. So that's the level of compete that that you need in order to have a chance to win in this league every night. And I thought that was the biggest thing that stood out to me. Started in the face-off circle. I thought we were way better at getting in and helping win those contested face-offs. Way better. And I thought that carried forward, So I thought between our work ethic and our compete, I was real happy. I mean, that's the first thing I think you look at as a coach, and the first thing we got to make sure we do every night. And it's not just, every night you show up and you kind of compete. Like, do you want to compete like crazy? And I thought we competed like crazy. So that was a good start, Obviously, the game kind of went back and forth. It's still a little bit sloppy both ways. Both teams had some real good chances. I think there's areas we can certainly improve in, but you start with that bottom line of the compete level.
Obviously, it's got to feel good for Bobby Ryan to get one in his first game back. But just how much can he help as far as lengthening and depthening your lineup offensively from what you've seen tonight as he gets more acclimated? Thanks.
Well, I think the other thing I'd say about, I thought we were deeper tonight as a team. I thought we had 4 lines going pretty hard, and not everybody gets as much ice time as you'd like, but I thought all 4 lines were going, and all 6D actually went pretty well. So ultimately we're gonna have to win that way. You got to be I think in this league you have to be a team that has 4 lines that can play and be productive and find ways to make an impact on the game. And I thought we had that tonight. And so, Bobby can help us with our depth scoring for sure. That's a goal scorer's goal. He doesn't get it in stick handling. He gets it in one times it at the net. And ultimately, if you shoot off the pass, you get a way better chance of scoring than if you get it in stick handle at all. So, it was a nice goal for him. And, I think that's a big piece of us having a chance to be a better team is having more guys scoring.
Next question from Justin Rose at WXYZ.
Hey, Jeff, congrats on the win. From a coaching perspective, how much of an advantage is it to play the same team as you guys will do, pretty much 2 times in a row, and then before you have to move on? How much were you able to look at the film from the first game and then put it into, your game plan going into tonight?
Well, it's different. I don't know that it's an advantage because both teams have the same chance to make adjustments. And ultimately, it still comes down. I mean, hockey's different than football or anything like that. It still comes down to guys going out and executing at a high level and competing at a high level. So, I think you can make little adjustments. Certainly on special teams, you can look to make adjustments. You can make little adjustments in your 5-on-5 play. But ultimately, we got to do what we do great. That's my belief as a coach. It's not necessarily about what the other team does. It's way more about what we do. So it's unique in the NHL for sure. It's not unique in the American League. It's not unique in college where I've coached before. This is what you kind of face. What it does do, and I think it's a positive, is it just continues to build up the animosity in the game. And I think that's a good thing. Like the competitive level is super high. And so, again, the second night in a row where I didn't feel like there was an empty building, it felt super competitive and it felt real normal that way. So I think part of that is because you're playing the second team on a back-to-back.